Hey, it's got 2 likes already. If we'll do the... Oh, okay. The Rat Jam Jam quote is only 59. If we get 5 likes on the YouTube stream. You do get a cookie. Hi, Meek. There you go. Rat Jam Jam. All you Rat Jam Jam wanters, better, you get a cookie if you... We're lowering the quota to 59. One more cheeky little thumbs up. I had a friend that didn't like their name shortened because of the dad reason. I have a shortened nickname. I don't care for it, but I'm not correcting people mainly because I know it'll get used more. Yeah. If you tell people, hey, don't call me that, they'll call you that more. Yeah, because people are assholes. Joe is hotter than Joseph. I disagree. Is this a... I need... Okay, what's hotter? Is this a me thing? Let me know, chat. We have way more than 3 people here that have opinions on Joseph. I think that Joseph just sounds so much... Joe sounds to me like a frat boy. Whereas Joseph sounds a little bit more... I worked on a farm growing up. Joe feels a little preppy to me. He knows his way around. I don't know. I got a soft spot for farm boys, but that's because I'm married to a farm boy. A surprisingly liberal farm boy, but a farm boy. I'm saying one of them knows where something is and the other does not. You thought it was because I'm a horse girl? No. I'm a fake horse girl. It took me until chat literally bought me a horse girl date with Coco Confession to ride a horse. I'd say Joe is hotter, but I'd much rather be around a Joseph. Oh. I think to me, so often, hotness revolves around whether they're a prospective partner. I mean, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I'll say, okay, this guy's bad, but he's hot. But generally, hot just means beautiful to me. And in this question, I'm really considering the implications of the name and whether I would be with them for the rest of my life. Hot cup of Joe. I used to think that a hot cup of Joe meant a steaming hot bowl of shit. So that does Joe no favors. But I also think you're so right, Seth. I think that there's a good point. That perchance Joe is more of like athletic kind of fratty guy. But also, just because he gets around does not mean that he knows where any body parts of any woman is. I feel like my experience with non-frat boys. Ethan, I disagree. I have had my personal experience with men and vagina knowledge is that the frat boys know less about vaginas than the non-frat boys. I don't know if I think that this is just me misinterpreting what a cup of joe was growing up, Keel. You don't think Joe's in a frat, though? Oh, that's fair. This is just my interpretation of what Joe is. Yeah, steaming pile of Joe. Joe Cool's too cool for that. Joe works with his hands. I think like, cup of poop. No, ew, cats. I see with his hands. Like Joe's like a mechanic. He's got a little bit of that dexterity going on. All the cows he's all birth. Wait, am I literally just inserting my husband into this false Joseph? He's absolutely a mechanic. Okay, I can see Joe as a mechanic. A lot more appealing than Joe, the college frat guy. And no hate to anyone here that was in a fraternity. I think there's lots of really good fraternities, and there's lots of schools in which fraternities don't suck ass. But the school I went to, it genuinely did tell you a little bit about someone if they were in like 90% of the fraternities. Because one, they had to go through a ton of hazing that oftentimes included pretty much like sexual harassment of women. Artist is definitely Joseph, but they don't pronounce their name Joseph, they pronounce their name Yosef. It's banned, but they do it anyway. No, inserting week into Joseph, not Joe. I damn well know it still happens because I was caught up in hazing. I saw about 15 freshman boys' dicks in the middle of my charity meeting. That is a ton of unsolicited dicks. Approximately 3 feet away from me, so it's a good look. So maybe I'm a little biased against fraternities. Maybe I'm not an unbiased lass. Burglar broke in here. Yeah, come quickly. Father, Faye is not a burglar. Then what is he? A strange man in my room? Isn't he a burglar? There's a reason. Please, don't shoot him. Faye just wants to save his captured friends. Even though only like 10 people voted in this poll. Okay, Seth, you don't gotta call out the lack of engagement, okay? Like, sometimes people just don't wanna pick one. Is Ellie a shortening of Kelly? They're my friends too. Y'all, if I was in Dragon Age or Joseph won by one point. If I was in Dragon Age or that other one, Baldur's Gate 3, you would have seen Lydia likes this or +2 in the corner. Because Ellie just called them friends. Spectre, welcome on in! No, even if he is your friend, I can't overlook a land dweller who tries to sneak into the palace. Lydia +5 approval, yeah. Fine, then I'm also a traitor. Go ahead and shoot me. No, you're staying here. Oh, yeah, we had to reset our stuff fire, Spectre. I think if Strutlog's available, they'll update it, but if they don't, we have like a list that will update your check-ins from. Now, move out of the way, Ellie. No! You know how traitors are punished, even if they're first-class citizens. You'll be safe if we kill the intruders who know about us. Time zones and all that jazz, yeah. Dad, fight, Dad. No. I'm worried about your safety. You're lying. You just hate being in any position that endangers you. Girl! Lydia, -3 approval. This man has you as his password. He loves you like nobody's ever loved any child before. And he's like, I'm gonna turn this guy in because I don't want you to get in trouble. He password loves you. Isn't that why you didn't want me to join, Jugend? You just didn't want everyone to see your own daughter. Because I'm half a land dweller. just slapped her. Mom heard Ellie say she doesn't think that mom's her mom. I can't believe you still. How dare you say that in front of your mother? Because... Yeah, if you have an idea how many check-ins you might have, we can do a little vibe click. Stop it. I don't want to see a father and a daughter fight because of me. I won't cause you any more trouble. I came of my own will. You just got an email at work about a board meeting with a link and a hover. Shows it as cardpayments.microransom.us. Can't wait to hear who in the office clicks on this one. Oh no. Hellman, do you have like a thing that you can click that's like report phishing? And if you click it, then your IT will give you like little sparkles and say, wow, you passed the phishing scam test. Good job. Wow. I'm an intruder. If I just get out of here, it'll be fine. You have that? I actually really liked that. I felt like such a good cookie whenever I got the... I'm easy to please. Welcome back, Meek. Faye. Ellie, you shouldn't say that in front of your mother. I don't know the truth, but she is your mother, not a stranger. Isn't that right? That's right. Ellie's like, I'm assuming that Ellie is like 20 something, like 26, 27, but high key, she's acting like she's like 16 or 17. And girl needs to do some soul searching. People are so bad. They added good performance on the phishing test to the bonus metrics. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever heard of praise for not clicking on a phishing, just shame for falling for it. Aww. Well, they know they got it wrong. Now, get out of the way. I have to hurry to save my friends. But if you intend to shoot me, I'll put up a big fight. Father? The intruders escaped. Now get out of here. Oh my God. I'm kind of falling for Eric here. Oh my God. What a baddie. Okay. Finally seen what Pi sees in Cassius. That also is true. But also, and maybe this is wrong. Okay, did he not just slap his daughter? Okay. Okay, y'all. One, this is a fantasy setting. Two, she low-key deserved it. She's an adult. She can talk and figure out what she's saying. Some people talk shit, get hit. I know this is a hot take. But I do feel a little bit like I stan a man who stands up for his wife. And I'm really not down with adult people. Now, if Ellie is like 16, this is a different situation. But if she's like 27 and she's throwing a fit at 27 and is like accusing of her father of cheating on her mom in front of her mother, and oh, she's 18. Okay. Well, I was assuming she was like 27. Okay, all right. This makes a little bit different. Of course, they made her 18 so that she can act like a little bitch and get away with it. But also, she's, you know, legal. Typical JRPG energy. His gut reaction was to call the guards on Faye, not call the guards on Ellie. For Louisville Slugger. Yeah, I don't know. Ellie was so out of line there. She's actually 4 on. Oh my god. Hi, Rick. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe this is a hot take. I feel like maybe some people need to get slapped a little bit more often. People have gotten way too comfortable with saying what they want to say to people's faces and not thinking about the consequences. And yeah, maybe dad will get charged with aggravated assault, but he's willing to pay the price. Again, I know this is a hot take. Like, we need to be punching Nazis. You know, people out here that are just like talking their shit. God, I hope this guy ends up being another secret murderer. I'm like bending over backwards to justify. Yeah, I've worked in customer service. I answered phone calls. I think he only hit her because he knew there would be no consequences. I think that if she's correct, he probably shouldn't have hit her. If she's incorrect, she fucking deserved it, bro. Because, like, one, if she's wrong, that's something that you bring up with your dad in private, not in, like, a hissy fit in front of your mom. But if, okay, so, sorry. So, the reason that this changes, I'm going to put on some music. The reason that this changes for me is if she's wrong, then his reaction is probably purely to protect the mother's feelings and angry that she is doing this and bringing this up after all this time. Yeah, she walked in with dad and they saw her there. So they definitely knew she was there. If Ellie is correct and he slaps her, then to me it feels more like he's not actually as concerned about the mother and is more concerned about having his affair brought up again in front of mom, which is why I think it's less okay for him to slap her. But I also was starting my argument thinking she was like 27 instead of 18. With her being 18, I think it's significantly less appropriate for him to hit her, to slap her. But also, I'm not someone that doesn't think that a man should ever put his hands on a woman, like, period, point blank. I think that a man should be able to defend himself and be able to defend women in his life against other women. Also a hot take. I do not like the whole, like, oh, because you blah, 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 you can't put your hands on a woman at all. I think it's stupid. And also, a slap, I would totally be okay with, like, an 18-year-old woman slapping another 18-year-old woman. But I also see Chad's argument in that he slapped her so hard that she fell to the floor. But also, did he slap her so hard she fell to the floor? Or is she just being a dramatic little bitch? It feels... I've been slapped before. It feels embarrassing. Brainboxers, hello, I am! I think defending against words doesn't require physicality, though. While I see this and I agree, I'm just tired of that shit. I'm so tired of the turn the other cheek. Be the bigger person. Maybe I'm just in my violent era right now and I'm like, ooh, I just want to sock a bitch. There's been so many times that Ellie has said something in this game and I'm like, someone needs to just like do a little pow pow to her face. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, like what's she gonna do about him slapping her? But like, should there be consequences? Also, yeah, she's an elite military unit. Does that change things, chat? The fact that she's like a baddie and she fights and shit? And so him doing a cheeky little slap is way less of a, like, she's a soft little flower situation. Because she probably could murk him if she wanted to. Like, in this situation, she actually... It's a complex power dynamic. It makes her the bigger person for not responding in kind once you meet a physical. Clearly she was shocked that he hit her. Do you guys know if she was cut off by him slapping her, or if she finished her statement and then he hit her. Yeah, that's also true, Hellman. Like, maybe this is a common occurrence. This is a good point. Yeah, maybe she... Thank you so much for the check-in, Wiley, and thank you so much for the check-in, Highlander. And Rick. Yeah, y'all, maybe you have a point. Maybe he's a little shit that frequently used corporal punishment on her growing up. I think she was meant to get cut off, like she stopped mid-sentence, but I can't tell. It can be hard to tell if that's because of the slap or she caught herself before saying it outright. Yeah, I interpreted it very much as she was gonna say something totally out of line. And, I mean, she was already saying some stuff that was kind of out of line. And again, it really matters to me. I mean, like, this whole argument kind of falls apart because she's a lot younger than I thought she was. Because it's not like... I just... Okay, maybe I have also I'm really biased. I have really strong feelings about this. I grew up in a household in which one of my siblings was incredibly unkind to my mother growing up in her teen years. And I wished that my father would have done something more to defend my mother against my unkind sister. Granted, that also was because my sister was incredibly unkind to me. And I wanted someone to step in and defend me. And I had an experience in which I was never defended, and I got like really violent about it. Like, I would throw things at my sister. And once I bit my sister, and then my father bit me. And I never bit my sister again. And granted, I was young, right? He bit me and was like, yeah, that's how it feels to be fucking bitten. Don't fucking bite people, you feral child. And I was like, you know what? You right. And I haven't bitten anyone since. I mean, he didn't bite me hard. But it was a problem with my behavior, and it worked for me. And so I just kind of like, I respect a man that will step in and protect his wife and stand up for her a little bit, even if it's the daughter. Granted, I was expecting the daughter to be like 27. So, I'm a little biased in this situation. Granted, my sister and I are on really good terms now. And the reason my sister was like that was because she was going through a really hard time. Like, I can understand why she was the way that, like, a lot of this is, like, kind of been processed within my family unit. But it does impact how I feel about some of these situations that I feel like are a little bit different from maybe the casual family experience. You freaking casuals. Someone told me her dad was cheating on her mom during childhood and it sounded really tough to process. Yeah, you don't have a pro family. There was definitely a time I would have cheered seeing someone slap my sister. There are multiple pieces of media that I feel really, really strongly about because of my history with, like, being, like, kind of actively terrorized by a sibling and never really getting an apology, but just going and moving on a little bit. And one of those things is A Court of Thorns and Roses. Has anyone read ACOTAR? It took me a really long time. There is a character I can't fucking stand. And people get really pissy when you can't stand this character because they see themselves in this character. And I can see why people see themselves in this character, but I can't stand her. And there's a book from her perspective, and I've just entirely dropped the series because I can't stand to read a book from her perspective. And I feel bad because I really enjoyed the first books, but I just can't stand it. Mine is still awful. Whenever I see her, I just try not to see her. You're a better person than me. Did any of y'all grow up with corporal punishment? I did not. I was generally a kid that didn't need to be punished. So I think I was only spanked once. And then I had that one bite situation. And that was the only time that I can actually, like, remember corporal punishment. I had peers that had stuff like that. I'm sorry, cats. Belts. Hangers. So I think maybe I'm maybe I'm a little privileged in that I didn't have that sort of punishment, so I have less strong feelings about like a parent using any kind of force. Hi, Serena. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. I also get so distressed in media, and I think that this is super fair, but I get so distressed in media when teens or children take out things on their parents. like a divorce, going, like your parents going through divorce or something, because, for example, a mother cheated, and then talking to your father that raised you and loved you, and then hitting them with a "you're not my real dad" mentality. This is fresh because I'm watching, Tristan and I started watching Dimension 20. And it's supposed to be a silly little funny thing. Where one of the characters has this like plot point where she found out that her mother, she's actually not the child of her father, and her father finds out and they get a divorce, and she is not kind to her mother or her father about the situation. And I think that this Ellie situation is stressing me out because of that. A little too similar. My grandma has a few stories where us kids got spanked when we were real little, but it didn't sound like it was very forceful or happened more than once or twice. My dad was fairly intense, usually enough to raise his voice at us. Yeah. I'm not articulating myself very well. I know we've been stuck on this for like 30, 45 minutes or something. I just think that it's a really interesting conversation to have. But again, like, sometimes it's like, oh, they're just a kid and they don't know any better. But shit like that is why I will not be having a child, because my sense of justice is like, but it's not fair. It's not fair for you to treat your parent that way. Because they quite frankly didn't do anything wrong. And children be saying some hurtful ass things. I'm too sensitive for that shit. I don't got the skin for it. But one thing is, I do think it's really cool. Everyone, also, we blipped. Yeah, I think that maybe our new router is like cutting out. Someone with a daughter that's like 10 to 12 and she says things like she's terrible mom or she hates her even though it's her kid. She says it hurts a lot. I don't know, man. I couldn't do it. Probably. What's the name of it, Seth? Yeah, APOC, same. Adolescence, I think, yeah. I was gonna say, okay, we, ignore the fact that he just slapped his daughter so hard she fell on the floor. How he shot the shot the window and then reported that the people got away. Pretty cool. Sending you love, Shia. I feel like you being concerned about raising said kid is a good sign. It'll be a while before the guards get here. You may be an intruder, but the fact is, you protected my daughter. If I shoot you, I'll lose her. I do think, you know, just kind of like everything's about me today. So this reminds me of the time that I think that Tristan like absolutely got like plus 200 affection points out of my dad. I think I've told this story on stream before. But my CPTSD does make me, one of the things that it does present that's like very similar to like ADHD presentations is I am very forgetful. Like I'll leave things places. Particularly I'll leave my purse places, I'll leave my keys places, and I had a lot of trouble in high school where I would accidentally lock my keys in my car and or leave my keys places. This happened like 2 or 3 times, which I think isn't like so frequent, but it's frequent enough that like my family thought like, can't you do better? You've made this mistake multiple times. Do better. And so I, in college, was visiting my family with Tristan. This was when we first started kind of dating. And we were walking around one of the malls in the area, and I left my keys in a store. And the mall was closing, and we were running around. We were leaving, and I realized I didn't have my keys. And so we were running around this closing mall trying to get in stores, and we couldn't find them. So I called my father and asked him to come bring a spare pair of keys, which he did because he's lovely. But this was because like the store that I thought I had left it in said that they didn't have them. They weren't there. They were not at the place that I knew I had left the keys. So we thought that they had just been picked up by someone. He gets there. Turns out the store turned it into the like security place. And they had these keys and we had to go and pick them up. But I didn't find out. I didn't get a call from security until my father was already there. So it ended up working out. It ended up being that my father didn't even need to come with the spare pair of keys. But he comes, he picks up, and he is furious. Like, just like laying into me in the back seat about how, what would I have done if I wasn't with him, like if I wasn't in the same city? What would I, like, how would I have gotten to my car? I would have been stranded. I need to be more responsible. ABC, XYZ. And Tristan in the back seat was like, yo, you're being kind of a dick right now. He basically told my dad to fucking lay off. And he calmed down, and I don't remember if he apologized. I think he might have apologized. But I genuinely think that that moment was a huge, like, plus 200 for my dad, because my dad fucking loves Tristan. I think that him being willing to kind of stand up for me against another male figure in my life was just a huge plus. And Ellie dad over here, it's like, well, you know what, actually, you're all right. I just hit my daughter in front of you, and you're pissed at me? That's a good look, young man. I'm kind of putting my dad on blast today. But I genuinely do love my father, and I am the way I am today in many ways because of how thoughtful he was and how he presented the world, like, through so many questions. So often asking a question was answered with a I don't know. Why don't we think it through? What do you think? Why do you think this is the way that it is? And then I would talk about what I think, and then we would talk through why that in some ways is correct, but there are other things that go into it. So my questions were never answered with just a, well, this is the answer, but there was often a, like, why things are the way that they are. And I think that my understanding of the world and my critical thinking and even my storytelling skills are very much attributed to that being the way that I was raised. Anyway, okay, I'm just talking about myself. Father, let me go with Faye. No. I can't let you go. Wait, I'm getting so much whiplash from Eric. But... That's all right. This is a land dweller problem now. We won't trouble you any further. I'll go by myself. Faye! There's no sound and it's driving me nuts. Ellie, this time, leave the military. Thanks for everything. Bum, bum, bum. That's right. It's time for you to leave your shitty military job. Faye. Oh, sound. Thank goodness. Thanks for letting me yap. This is apparently oversharing hour. That's a good question, Cats. I'm trying to find a chute, a trash chute. Logitech Gal, hello! Thank you so much for checking in. We only need 14 more check-ins to unlock Rat Jam Jam. Maybe he meant don't re-up the yeah, maybe he did mean don't re-up the enlistment. This music is supposed to be cheerful, but it's stressing me out. Because we don't have Ellie here, we don't speak the language, and we don't know what anybody is saying. I think that's a fun touch. Hashtag save Rat Jam. I was just looking up online really quick why our internet might be cutting out. And it's definitely cutting out for Tristan in the house at the same time as me. So I'm thinking that maybe, one, it's our modem. Two, it might be that our Ethernet cord that goes from the Ethernet jack to our modem is damaged or not working. Thankfully, we can still understand Big Joe. It does sound like it kind of reminds me of this fair music and Chrono Trigger. I mean, I don't think they're really similar, but they gave me similar vibes. Chat, I've talked about so much emotionally exhausting stuff today. I'm sorry. I've tired myself out. I'm sure I tired you guys out. Why did I do that? That feel when you overshare and then you immediately have the regrets. Oh, trash shoot! Chat, can you give me your best trash shoot call? Oh, trash shoot! Maybe if we put like pictures of Donald Trump in the chat, the trash chute will be summoned. Hey you, aren't you the one from the dedication? You're under arrest. Get in that door. Chat, we failed. What are you going to do to me? As I suspected. You know nothing. Oh my god, kitten! Kitten! Ugh. Where's Bart? I need Bart. I'll answer. My favorite character in Xenogears is Bart. Duck. Kitten, why are you here? That's not true. I had a crush on Kitten earlier, like at the very beginning of Xenogears before he started sucking ass. I was really excited when he showed up after we left our village. I'm gonna go. I'm feeling really hot. So I'm gonna go get... I'm turning on the fan. Chat, guess what? It's 4:30, which means that my blood sugar has tanked. Which means that I'm getting really hot and really emotional and really antsy. So I'm gonna go get a snack. Happy Bear! Thank you so much. Did you see my cute little deer? I like deer. Chat, if I could have little deer around my house all year long, I would be a really happy woman. I think it might solve my depression. Let's go! 69 check-ins! Ow, ow, ow! I just wish I had a... Can you believe that Tristan wouldn't let me buy the life-size reindeer statue around Christmas to put in our front yard? I just want to be able to climb on top of a deer. Can you believe Tristan wouldn't let me get the $350 life-size reindeer? Okay, but is there... Alright, we're getting distracted. One sec. Life-size deer plushie. I don't... Yes, Happy Bear had a really awesome name change. Chat, there aren't very many... Chat. 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 Chat, 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 chat. Chat, it's 47 inches tall. It doesn't need to be outside. I want it in my room. It's a life-size hand cut after soft plush Nordic reindeer stuffed animal. Two people in the world have gotten to live this life and enjoy this joy. Look at a cute little guy. Look at him. Sure. I'm saving $500. It's a sale. Okay, is there one that's more reasonable? I don't really want a man deer. I want a lady deer. Not great. Don't feel great about taxidermy. I will... This is not bad, chat. Look at this one. Look at him. We can be the first to leave a review. How tall is 30? That's like 3 feet, right? Two and a half. That's not nearly as big as I thought it was. Truly a unique gift. Truly a unique gift for children as well as adults. This Bambi deer large stuffed animal is handmade, a work of art and memorable plush creation. This large deer stuffed animal is made in Hans's green-oriented studio using over 42 separate pieces. This plush Bambi deer from Hansa also includes toys that teach information tag describing deer habitat, gestation period, eating habits, and the care of their young. Chat, I'm starting to think they also sell a large reindeer. You could make me a deer? Oh, here's the deer that was on sale. That looks terrifying. Never mind. I don't want it. I want this one, chat. I've changed my mind. Look how wound he is. how wound he is. Look. Don't look at this. Look at this. Don't mind me. I'm looking at all of the deers that they sell. Or we could get a camel. I don't like that. I don't like that one. Okay, deer gifts. Okay. The problem is I like deer, but not in like a hang a deer on my wall kind of way, but in like I want to feed and pet and keep one as a pet kind of way. You know? You can't even see what I'm doing. Majestic spirit! Yeah, and why would you want to kill them? Oh my god, it's my baby. You had a deer, but imagine if you could have a deer sleeping in your stream room every day. Do they do a deer? Do they do a Bambi deer? I don't want. Stuffed animals. Wait, there's so many more deer. Why is there only... What about sculptures? I love deer so much. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. No more deer talking. We're done talking about deer. Audrey Hepburn had a pet deer. She took it to the grocery. It was named Pippin. Oh. Hi, Wyvern, by the way. Welcome in. Hi, Kwaski. Hello. It's good to see you. I was really fawning over those. I saw Bart's image on the bird vision in the dedication. Sorry. Let me get into my kitten voice. I saw Bart's image on the bird vision in the dedication. You saw that too, Doc? Yes, but I did not see either of you. Soon after, I heard there was an intruder on the second floor of the Arabada grounds. I suspected it was probably you, so I waited here. After that, I did not hear anything about the capture of any intruders. How did you know I was going to be here? The best possible way to sneak into the palace is through the dust chute. Kitten, are you evil? Legally, you have to tell me. I'm conflicted. And get back to the third floor, one must pass through this observation tower. I have always been thinking, do you think you could possibly be a little more subtle? When infiltrating enemy ground, The most basic thing to do is to be stealthy. Kwaski! One, I've had Pup Time. This is my claim to fame. Pup Time has been in my chat and interacted with me in my chat. And two, I had the privilege of running into Pup Time at TwitchCon this last year. It was an absolute pleasure. Yeah, Pup Time came up to me. I was quite surprised. Not very many people know who I am. How do I get Pup Time to check in? Oh my gosh, by the way, everybody, you should check in if you haven't already. We're only 13 check-ins away from restoring Rat Jam Jam. Kitten's basically saying, can we be stealthy, please? Faye, you're so bad. With the amount of activity you've striked up, you could even wake the dead. Well, I was actually trying to be subtle. You hit their little redeem button at the bottom. Yeah! You know what I definitely could do? We get to use Rat Jam Jam for like a week longer at least. Wait, Stratluck, wait. Why are you putting this lack of confidence here? By the way, what happened to Ellie? Was she not with you? Ellie, she went back home. She really shouldn't have any relation with us land dwellers. She already has such wonderful parents. I see. Yes, it may have been better that way. Let us head for the dust chute then. Yeah. Now, Faye, stay very close to me. That way it does not pick up on your presence. Oh my god! We're finally gonna get answers! Doc, hold on. How can you get past here? According to Ellie, only first-class citizens and military personnel can pass through. Well, that is... Probably they have not deleted my ID from the days I was in the military, and it is still stored in the database? My, how Solaris's monitors are sloppy. Ha ha ha. Kit. That's my kitten face. When he's presented with the opportunity to be truthful and he still lies to us? That was how I envisioned Faye. I envisioned Faye going... What? Bro, what? This is why we can't have nice things. Also, I can't believe Kitten's wife knows that he's a fucking nasty-ass secret agent. And she didn't rat him out. You suspicious. Hi, Aphrodite. Thank you so much for saying hello on YouTube. This is your favorite place in this game? Ooh. It's definitely got some classic kind of sci-fi vibes. Klasky, I have said that check-ins from bots don't count unless the bots are subscribed. We've had people try to dodge around the rules before. Suspicious hoes. Wow. Kwasky, you didn't have to do that. But I'll take it. Okay, it counts. I love watching people experiencing my favorite game. Oh my gosh, this is your favorite game. I have been enjoying xenogears so much. We are...
Wow.
Kwasky! Kwasky, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Look at all these chickens! Thank you so much. That's on Twitch. We had wonderful Kwasky gifting subs to the community. I really appreciate it. Welcome everyone that was just gifted a sub. Twins, the mighty Savannah, Siaki, and Dalvabet. She got dodged. And thank you so much for... Wow. Tristan! Wow. Look at all these chickens! It's muted. Kat, thank you so much for the 300 biddies. And Meek, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You hit Zatara, Shazzy, Space Robot Arm, Mooing with My, Lil Ray. Thank you so much.
Wow. Sparkles, a message from What Cats Know. Sparkles.
Wow. Thank you so much for those 300 biddies, Cats. And thank you for contributing to the hype train. Wow. It's so delayed, bro. Now, where is the trash chute? I didn't see the trash chute anywhere. Is it down here? When does that discount? Ooh. I don't know. I think it's random. So they'll let us know if it starts. Thank you again for all those gifted subs and starting that hype train. No, I think it's like, yeah, random. But if it results in people getting more stuff, then... Strat log! Thank you so much for the 15 months in the tier 2 sub. Wow. Thank you, thank you. I'm looking for the trash chute. Boom, boom, boom. Faye is your favorite protagonist ever? Faye really, I really warmed up to Faye quite quickly. I'm excited to find out more about his story and hopefully for his memory to be restored, because right now he feels reasonably incomplete. Thank you so much for this hype train chat. I feel like you deserve a cheeky little toot. How does that Jurassic Park thing go again? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Sparkles a message from What Cats Know Sparkles.
Thank you so much for the 500 biddies.
Sparkles a message from What Cats Know Sparkles.
Thank you for the 500 biddies. There we go. And I got no comment. It was a life-changing experience for me. I have really enjoyed xenoblade games. And so I quite expected this one to have some really profound topics it covered. By the way, Buttercup heard me playing my thingy. And now is here. Oh, it's because people use exclamation point clip. So it takes my takes clips with little button. We did do a clip showcase today. We had what, 11 different clippers throughout the month of April. And that's not just clippers, but named clips. Look at Buttercup. Hello. She purr. She snuggles. She happy. Faye, go for the dust chute. Wait, first let me save. Let me save. Yeah, they, so we have a really lovely person over on YouTube that's chatting with us. And Aphrodite says the whole Xeno series is super good in general, definitely one of the best. And I can't wait to one day sink my teeth into Xeno Saga. I do have all of the games now. But up next is Final Fantasy IX for me. And then I think I might play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 on stream, Definitive Edition. I think that might be that or a Tales game. Like Tales of... whichever one is everybody's favorite Tales game. You know what? Someday it really will be the final one? No. Okay, where is the dust chute? I do have Final Fantasy Tactics. I've heard really awesome things about Final Fantasy Tactics. If you like Square Enix games, Aphrodite, I do have a VOD channel that has some of our playthroughs of a lot of Square Enix games. I do want to play Tactics. The only reason I haven't put it up my list is because I'm afraid it's gonna be too hard for me. I don't have a lot of Tactics experience, so I kind of wanted to play like a baby Tactics game before I dove into Final Fantasy Tactics. They said go for the dust chute. And I don't know. I keep accidentally... One of my, yeah, Tactics is quite difficult. Here, I think it's lydlbutton on demand is I think the name of the VOD channel. But one of my biggest flaws is that when a game has a complex battle system, I'll basically latch on to... Oh, I've seen the dust chute, but it wasn't pointed out. Okay. Is it this thing here, maybe? Oh! So, difficult games with complex battle systems, I will generally latch on to the first two things that they teach me, and then once they have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it just goes over my head and I never remember. So, oh, what was the game that I was playing recently? So, like, Xenoblade Chronicles X. It has so much stuff that you can do. And I am just kind of ignoring a good portion of the battle system because it kind of just goes over my head. And I have done this in a lot of games. Where the first thing they teach me, I get it, and the next ones, I just can't. And I think that was my big problem a little bit along with lack of experience, was I really struggled with the Final Fantasy VIII. I was still learning how to do turn-based elemental battle. So the whole, like, junctioning system didn't make any sense to me because I didn't know about turn-based battle very well. Now, I'm 5 years into turn-based battle now, so I do want to try Final Fantasy VIII again. You don't have flaws, you just have differences. True. But I will say that I'll get really annoyed in games when I don't get the battle and then I struggle. And I'm like, well, this is too hard. God, this is wasting my time. And I acknowledge this is a flaw of mine. Ooh, Fire Emblem Awakening. Is that available on Switch, chat? Speaking of, chat, have you heard about the Switch 2 thing? Where Nintendo has decided that they're not gonna do, like, you don't own your console, so let me know if I'm totally making this up. But I saw some stuff talking about the Switch 2 being you're buying a license to use the console, and they can cut off your service. And if you mod it, then they can cut off your service. Yeah, they can brick it. Not even like, oh, you can't use the... Not even you can't use the store or do online features. Yeah. Not keen on that, Nintendo. They can do this in the US, but not in Europe. Oh. Nintendo basically said that if they ever catch you modding the Switch... But, like... That's so wild. The Stream Elements is so funny to me. Content is on the horizon. I am working on some YouTube content right now. Some non-streamed YouTube content. We're playing AI the Somnium Files off stream. I'll hopefully have like 3 or 4 hours recorded at the end of this week, and then I'll pass it along to an editor. I just think it's a horrible precedent to say that, but like, how can they brick your system if you're not connected to the internet? Oh, because, I guess... Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Rieto, for using your Prime Gaming subscription. Oh, thank you so much for coming from the YouTube chat. I appreciate you. Welcome to the party. Welcome. So great to meet you. And that's so kind of you to use your Prime Gaming sub on me. I really appreciate it. Well, they're talking about pirating, but you don't even own your games anymore. They're not going to do like physical games. So you'll get a card and then you won't be able to download the game so like you're paying an extra $10 for a key to a game instead of the actual game. So if you mod your Switch 2 at all, then first party games are all on card. The game keys are third party. Got you. Except for, didn't they say that the Mario Kart game, if you got the Mario Kart game hard, like a card for it, it is not, it's just gonna be a key. The new Mario Kart game. Oh yeah, let me give you your cute little button, by the way. Thank you so much for that follow. Here's your adorable little button. Into the Drago. Boop. Welcome, welcome. So you have to pay extra for the cart. But even paying extra, you're just paying for a key on a cart rather than the game. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah, can we have some more welcomes for our new friend? And let me know if you prefer me to call you Aphrodite or Raito, or however you want your name pronounced. I mean, if you can figure out how to do that, that's a bold decision. Let me go ahead and edit your name here so I can get your Aphrodite. From what I understand, the cards are more expensive, so they only go up to a certain size, so they use the keys instead. Oh, maybe. We have a lot of cuties in the button jar over here. Ah. Multiple card sizes, and they get more expensive based on game keys are on the cheapest ones. Yeah, I'm not too keen about the game keys. Though I suppose it's not very different from DRM only games. Like you can buy a physical game, but you won't be able to play it at all if you don't have DRM. You don't have internet access to prove. Like, I don't get buying a physical game and then them saying, well, we gotta connect to the internet. Alright. I do think you can resell the key-only card. So it is a little different. We can probably get in with the Switch. Card needed to activate back sys. Please insert card. No go. What shall we do? What shall we do? Didn't you have a plan? No, I'm afraid not. I assumed we would just figure something out. I don't trust you, kid. You're being sus. You always have a plan. Ellie! Ellie! Now, this is when Crocs can chime in and be like, this is the most excited Lydia's ever been to see Ellie. Cat, I installed Crunchyroll on my PS5 so I can watch Crunchyroll in my little egg when I'm hanging out with Tristan. This past weekend, did I perchance watch the entire series of Cherry Magic? I did. If y'all don't know what Cherry Magic is, it's an adult, not like NC-17 or like, but like the main characters are adult. Romance, workplace romance anime. And the premise of it is the main character turned 30 and he was a virgin, so he was able to read the minds of the people that he touched as like a magic power because he was a virgin and he turned 30. And then he accidentally bumps into a male coworker who's like badass and kicks ass at his job and is super duper cool. And the male coworker has a big, big, big crush on him. And it is so cute, kind of wholesome, and it's fun. It's 12 episodes. Yeah, it's virgin wizard powers. It's a ridiculous premise, but it's fun. Who said that they have sex, Seth? Why, Ellie, it's you. Ellie, what are you doing here? Well, after that, when I was crying, my mother came to me and said, "Go with them." Ellie. Ellie, I think you should live your life the way you wish. If your loved ones are in a crisis, you can't desert them. Ellie's a nasty ass motherfucker on her white ass bed with her shoes on. -2 points. Honestly though, it doesn't make a difference if like she's rich and she has someone cleaning her bed every day. Mother, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I know, but there's no doubt that you're my child. No matter what happens, you're my sweetheart. Mom. No, you'd better hurry. Yes. Take care, Mom. Give her a hug. Give her a hug. Yeah, I don't know. Just have her stand on the bed. Ellie. Take this. Father? I don't know why this is making me emotional. Her parents are so supportive. Ellie, you have no fucking excuse. To be rich is to be human. To be rich is to be human. I was actually just thinking about like Crocs. We don't really know too much. And I'm wondering if maybe this was something done at military school rather than like her parents knowing that this was something that happened. Because she did mention that her father didn't want her to go into the military. He didn't want her to go to Jugend. And I don't know how young she enlisted. Oh, he did just give her an army key card, so he... Yeah, I assumed that you were telling the truth when you said he was an accountant. To be human is to be able to pick your own path in life. Father. It looks like the military police are here. Oh, I was like, okay, I'm putting it in my head. He's just a babe. He's just a little accountant. The Imperial Guard? Why are you here instead of the military police? What? What are you doing? The intruder fled. My daughter has nothing to do with this.
I can't, Lord Eric. Turn your daughter over to us. Lord Krellian's orders.
Lord Krellian? What does he want with my daughter? What? You mean gazelles?
You do not need to know. Take her.
Leave my daughter alone, or else, Father!
What, Lord Eric, have you lost your mind?
I'm perfectly fine. You leave her alone.
Lord Krellian's orders are the Emperor's orders. You realize what'll happen to your rank if you disobey this order. You'll be demoted to third-class citizen.
I know. But even if it's Lord Krellian's orders, I will not allow my daughter to be Gazelle's test subject. Ellie, go. I'll take care of this. But don't worry about me. Go help Faye. Father. They just let her walk through! These guys are so incompetent! Typical cops. Father, Mother. Ellie. The Ministry. Damn, okay. Father pulled through. Daddy did good. Quality of cops they deploy when they need to pick up aristocrats, yeah. Ministry? Father said that too. What is the Ministry? You will find out. Let's go back. We gotta save him. We can't. There must be another way. If you go now too, they'll catch you. My parents will be fine. Their military record should protect them. If necessary, I'll turn myself in after everyone is rescued. And that will settle it. You love Kitten so much. I have a love-hate relationship with Kitten. Because Mans is clearly not being truthful to us. I've been sus of him since day one when his daughter wouldn't talk to us. His relation, he hasn't thought about his wife a single time. But he's also knows a lot and is kind of badass and is good at everything. Let's go. Something might happen to them while we're just talking here. I am worried for Ellie's family, but her father risked his life to get us this card. We must go on. Yeah! But in this filthy place, spare me. What would I not give for my old bathtub now? Do you not agree, Faye? Ha 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 ha. Remember, we just had this really cute but weird scene in which Faye respected Ellie by not looking at her while she showered, but then Ellie did not respect Faye while he showered. Okay, let's go. It looked like he was licking Ellie's hair. Probably was. Ah! Okay, that's fun. Yeah, they were laughing at each other. No, this is giving Star Wars Episode 4 trash compactor. And I don't like that. It hurts, damn it. Let's get out of here before it starts smushing us. Whee! Whee! Bum 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 bananam bum 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 bananam bum bum. I'm trying to remember all the things that Kitten has because it's been a while since we've had Kitten. We're just spamming triangle here because, not because we don't have any combos, but because these guys have massive defense. I wish we had AoE attacks on Faye. Where's the Dianoga? I don't know what Dianoga means. Bam 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 bam. Oh, I see. Hi, Marshall, come in. Chat, we're only 10 away. Chronicles, welcome on in. Only 9 away. Chat, I wasn't paying attention to what all of them said. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Right, so I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I'm stubborn and I generally don't like help. Unless I ask for it, I have a safe word. No worries. I fixed it. I swear I did, Strawlog. I went through and I did it after stream yesterday. Oh, actually, I know why. It's because I didn't type exclamation point. Hi, Blay, welcome in! Thank you for checking in. Yeah, no worries, Aphrodite. Just wanted to let you know, because you're new here. I like to struggle a little bit. And sometimes I don't pay attention, and I deserve to suffer for it. I'm taking damage, I'm taking damage. Hey, I'm hoping that maybe I can turn this off with this thingy over here. Uh-oh. We're gonna die. I need to be careful. Ooh! Okay, that was close. But maybe I won't actually die to this. Here, one sec. I'm gonna use inner healing on Faye. Just to see if it's gonna kill the ones of us. Okay. It's not killing us. I'm curious, is there somewhere that I need to interact with back here that I didn't press? Let's go back down. Desi, welcome on in! It's a lot of either defense downs. I'm just waiting to get to Ellie. Desi, how are you doing? I hope you had a good day. A cheeky little. Hi, springtime, welcome on in. It's good to see ya on YouTube. Trying to figure out, maybe I needed to interact with this panel here to turn off the fan. They just say Star Wars on them. That's what I remember. I definitely, definitely had some of the old Star Wars versions because in my version that I watched growing up, at the very end of the series, Dad was bald. He like looked the way that he looked at the very end. I don't remember any Sarlacc pit changes. Okay, defense down, defense down. Ether defense, ether defense. Okay, we actually paid attention this time. Yeah, I kind of did a lot of rolling. Springtime, you don't know if you've played this far. We are really deep in this game, I will say. We're 90 hours in, granted. I'm playing really slow because I'm yapping the whole time. But I'm trying to think. To me, this looks like I should be able to interact with this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is the first time that we've had to do a push puzzle in this game. What in the guacamole, chat? What a Cinder. I hear Cinder sneezing. Whew, we barely escaped from getting trashed. Really now? Okay. My husband just got home. Tristan! So do I need to... Oh. Okay, maybe I need to fall in that area where there's the, ladder there. So I think it was like over here. Ooh, okay. Of this ladder. Oh my god. Sometimes this game expects a lot of me as far as observation. And I'm like, damn, y'all ain't playing around. Oh, you haven't unlocked this one, kitten? Damn, you're behind. Ow! Ow! You sometimes question why this game. Honestly, I think it very much adds to the charm for me, Aphrodite. But I do feel like it sometimes. Probably not, Seth. Probably not a good thing. But thank you for being honest with us. I respect that honesty. Yeah, it's a bummer that this never got a sequel. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard through the grapevine of chat. That a Xeno Saga is another attempt at this story here in Xenogears. But that never really got a real conclusion either. You've always loved the little stutter you get in game as you're platforming and an enemy encounter is coming. Aww. Honestly, it's really fun how we have these small things that maybe people would consider a problem, and we consider it maybe a part of the charm. I think that part of the charm of this game, while annoying sometimes, is the obscene use of ... and ... question mark. Everybody is constantly giving everybody else the side eye in this game, and I freaking love it. True. It was supposed to get an anime show too. Oh, I didn't hear about that. I did hear that xenogears. Oh my god, there's so much loot. Oh gotcha. They could have been connected at some point. Hard to tell. Explain without exploring. Got you. Okay. Thank you for being careful. What's going on with these cat food boxes? I want them. I want whatever's in there. Oh. Oh, I'm hungry. Well, time to dig in to the cat food. Are we not gonna eat? Yeah, I'm curious too. How long does hair have to be for Steph to respect me? What is fun is that I still have the Xeno Saga Episode 1 DVD somewhere, which is just all the cinematics from that game. And it's like 14 hours long. I've heard there's a Xeno Saga anime. Wait, that's literally what you're talking about. The Xeno Saga anime. I think it might just be specific to Ellie, like giving her the short hair bob. I thought she was shorthand for prissy mealy mouth character like Sailor Mercury. Oh, that's a different thing that also exists. Let's have a bite to eat here. You're right. We don't know what'll happen, so we shouldn't ask too much. Oh, literally does it fill in the parts that aren't in the cinematics? Or is it just the cinematics? Because let me tell you, a lot of JRPGs don't make much sense if you only watch the cutscenes. Oh god. Desi, did I say hi to you? Hi, Desi Spark, by the way. I think I did, but just in case I didn't. Disc Dude, never knew her. Hi, Sirkwave, it's good to see you. And this has nothing to do with you. Yeah, I understand. I can understand like seeing character stereotypes and then someone not matching that stereotype and be like, oh, okay. Oh, it's only for, oh my God, I believed you. I was over here like, damn, Xenosaga's got a lot of cutscenes. No, I am fine, thank you. Some of my favorite games, I have a really, really big soft spot for the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole. Especially Kingdom Hearts 2 and 358 divided by 2. And then I really, really like God, I like so many games. I like a couple. I also love Birth by Sleep. Okay, it seems like we might have similar tastes in games. If you love this game and then you love Kingdom Hearts 2 and you love Birth by Sleep, there's actually an edited down version of my full first playthrough of the entire Kingdom Hearts series on my YouTube channel. The lydlbutton one that you were on earlier. And then I also love, like, I generally love series. So I really enjoyed Xenoblade, all the Xenoblade games. I really, oh, Springtime Doge, you like 1, Kingdom Hearts 1, even though half the worlds are awful. I actually really loved the worlds in 1 more than anything else, any of the other games, but I think that's because it had so much. It was so Disney, and I was a Disney kid growing up, so it was just like 2 really cool things put together. And I loved 2 because I particularly love Roxas as a character. Hi, Coco. How are you doing? Thank you for the check-in. Thank you. I'm trying to think what other games I like. I really, really love Symphony of the Night. That's a classic. I really like some indie games like Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Night, and Ender Magnolia. What other games do I like? I generally like Final Fantasy games. These are the Final Fantasy games that I've played. Final Fantasy 15 is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. It was also the first one that I played. But I do think that Final Fantasy 7 is my second favorite. Me too. All right, I think we're a match made in heaven, Aphrodite. We've got very similar tastes. I'm so glad you're good, Coco. Are you doing anything today? Or do you actually have today off? Oh, yeah, the Pinocchio world was tough. The Pinocchio world was tough. Oh, you also liked 15. Chat. Wait. Have I've done something right. I think that I might be attracting people with similar taste in games to me these days. For so long, I would say that I love 15 and people will be like, wah, that's not even a Final Fantasy game. It's shit, wah. But it has such a beautiful story. It really impacted me in a profound way. I think it genuinely contributed to me deconstructing my religion. My religious deconstruction. Final Fantasy 15 had played a part in my religious deconstruction. I probably will really love your game recommendations. Sorry, I really don't. I'm not looking forward to Faye and Ellie eating this cat food. Let's eat. Ugh. Whew. I'm full. Well then, let's go. I am not... okay. I'm gonna point this out. So, why is this here? Let's think about this from a storytelling standpoint. Why is this here? Why are we doing this? Why does Kitten say no? This has got to be something. I mean, this is where it's like Chekhov's gun situation where like they put it in. It's got to mean something. But like in a game where it's really, really long and their budget is kind of spread kind of thin, like they really need like this. There needs to be a reason for this, right? So I'm a little suspicious that this might be drugged up. Do they really need to drug them up? Probably not, but I'm a sussy ducky. Because, like, only twice in this whole game have we had any acknowledgement of body faculties. So why here? Why now? This is looking a little suspicious, chat. Uh-oh. Did you get 100% in 15 springtime? I kind of want to go back and play 15 again and dive into the fishing system a little bit more. We do only have 5 more check-ins until we get Rat Jam Jam. And only 15 check-ins before we get an extra stream on Thursday. They were gonna go to class, but then they got high. In this game, I should have attacked the guys on the back. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm not paying attention is what I'm not doing. I'm just yapping. You cooked all the dishes and caught all the fish? Slay. That's dedication. Hi, Shockwave. It's good to see you. I'm gonna hit this guy. Ooh, rumors that an enhanced version of 15 is coming to the Switch. How would it... Do you have any details on how it might be? I am not familiar with Afro. Wait, what is this? Is it a reference to something? Because I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, it's a song. Oh my god, they only do 4 damage. One of them there was seen. Who's it by? I'm doing pretty well. I'm kind of hungry. I'm wondering where my husband is. I swear I heard him come home. He hasn't said hello to me. Oh, Afroman is the artist. Gotcha. Is this what we ate earlier? I called it! I see. The medicine we normally use is made here. Oh no, the performance-enhancing drugs! Oh god. I assumed Afroman is the was the name of the song. Oh, all the DLC and Royal Edition. Ooh. Chat, we bought a bird feeder with all of our outdoor stuff that we got. And I undid the bird feeder. I put all these little bird seed in it. And then I found out that the bird feeder that we bought was broken. Yeah, Ellie did just get clean. I think that we're gonna lose her. It was like a anti-squirrel bird feeder. And it is supposed to have these thingies that pull it up so that the birds can eat it, but if the squirrels touch it, it goes down. But it was missing a spring, so it was always covering the food so the birds can't get the food. So now we need to go back and... This looks like a washer and dryer. Oh, there's my... Hello? I could have sworn you were here like 30 minutes ago. They shamed you? Then why do you ask? Yeah. Rude. Okay, well, I guess we're never going there again. Oh. Maybe they shouldn't sell broken products. Tristan went to go return this bird feeder and we hadn't asked for a receipt because we were in a hurry and they were angry hoes about it. We don't know the code. Okay. Okay, they gave us a gold nugget. I have no idea what's going on here. Gold bullion. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and I did 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, I got really lucky, huh? Okay, well, I don't know what that's about, but we did it. Hello? Welcome back, Meek. I'm angry. I'm angry that Tristan went without me, not at Tristan, but because I would have gone full little boo Karen on the manager. Because manager person, if your policy is you don't have a receipt, you can't do returns, then just say, I'm sorry, our policy is if you don't have a receipt, we can't do returns. And that'd be the end of it. And then in our future, we know if we want to return at this place, we have to have a receipt. Even though we were literally there yesterday, buying this thing. But to sit there and shame a customer for not doing a receipt and even bothering coming back and saying, hey, I know I don't have a receipt, but I was here yesterday and this thing that I bought here, it was literally broken when we went home and we opened it. I just can't imagine. Especially when she got around to, do you know what card you used? And that worked just fine. Oh, so you can look us up in the goddamn system. I don't like that they were mean to my husband. I'm not sure. Springtime. Not sure how long I'll be going. We're 5 hours in now. They just opened up too, like they just got there and we went to go and support the new place that was opened up near us. Try them out. And it was the manager. Uh-oh. Dang it. We got kicked off. Damn, we can't go forward. The sensor control room should have been there. If you turn off the foreign object detector, you will be able to move forward. Oh, God. I definitely need to get something to eat eventually. We're just killing time with these guys. Okay, so ether defense down, defense down, defense down, defense down. Okay, so we have 3 defense downs. For those of you that are here for the first time or are hanging out for the first time, I do a stream every Monday through Wednesday around this time, so if you're looking for someone to watch. And I do try to do co-streams onto YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can escape because I don't want. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the people clearly, Tristan, don't really want... Oh, I can't jump further. Don't really want Rat Jam Jam. You can tell I'm getting impatient and hungry because I don't want to fight these guys anymore. Okay. Banana, dun, 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 dun. Eye rolling. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the check-in. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oigi. Unlocked. Alright, I can't remember whether this is the door. Okay. Now, lock off data is in the data room on the other side. Okay, so we need to go to the room on the other side, I guess? Lock off code data is in the data room on the other side. Alright, so let's go to the other side. And see if we can find some lock off codes. Dang nabbit. I definitely want to solve this puzzle before we head off today. So this is definitely not a data room. So where's this data room on the other side, huh? Hopefully you didn't misread that message. What's everyone's plans for dinner? Do you think I can hop across here? Probably not, yeah? When the music stops, I'm like, I know you're gonna come at me. Order something at trivia. Ooh, pancakes and bacon. Oh, today is Tuesday. Meek, did you want to go to trivia tonight? Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out, Aphrodite. It was so great to meet you. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Pancakes and bacon. That just reminded me that I had chicken and waffles at our trivia place last time, and it was so good, and I want some more. So I kind of want to go to trivia tonight just to get the food. What do you think, Tristan? I guess we should make sure our friends are going to trivia. Because I'm lame and I don't want to go on my own. They're going for sure. The question is how many people are going. It looks like... you should check the reactions to Annika's message today, Tristan. There's some other people. I'll message them and ask them if they can maybe pick me up. Though I wasn't very much help last week for trivia. Hi, Comfy, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 28 check-ins. We're only 3 check-ins away. Yeah. I'm pretty horrible at trivia. I mean, if they ask stuff about things that I know about. So if they ask about, like, Guardians of Ga'Hoole. Or, Warrior Cats. 2 check-ins. So I told chat that if we hit our checking goal, we could get Rat Jam Jam back. It was a whole thing at the beginning of stream, Comfy. But they bartered, and we're now at 50. I said that if we get 59 check-ins, I'll re-enable Rat Jam Jam, which is just a better Twitch TV emote. Honestly, it's all very silly. Yes, I had to make space for Apple Run. It was imperative. So we're only 2 check-ins away. But, I think that some of chat doesn't want Rat Jam Jam, and that's why they're not checking in. I definitely could. But that's not a possibility because Meek needs both. That's the thing. Who's this guy? It's been so long since we've seen this lad here. That's it. That's why I'm like, we already have Rat Jam. We have Furret Rave. You gotta have different speeds for different dances. We also have a Cat Jam Jam. Do we really need Rat Jam and Rat Jam Jam and Furret Rave? Quit eating my EP. Hi, Marie Linya, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving into peer pressure. Fox, welcome in. All right, I'll add Rat Jam Jam back. And I did say that if we got 69, I'll give us Rat Jam Jam. Let me give you a taste of what Rat Jam 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 is. So, if you all really want that, make sure you check in. We also get an extra stream on Thursday. Also, and 69 is a nice number. And also, 69 is really close to partner numbers on Twitch. Springtime. So we have this cute little button jar in the corner. And my goal is 69 check-ins, so that's 69 different people going on Twitch and clicking down below the chat and then clicking the little check-in button. Because I predominantly stream on Twitch. It's just a silly little goal, and if we meet our check-in goal one time during the week, we do an extra stream on Thursday. Yeah, YouTube doesn't have anything fun like that. Alright, we've killed this guy. And I just found out that my ride is gonna be here in not very much time. Chat, does anybody have a hint? Where am I supposed to get this code? Kumquat. Sorry, this is a horrible sound. Sound the Croc's alarm. Well, oh yeah. I cannot see how I'm supposed to get to this other side over here. Where am I supposed to... Where's this other code? I need to turn off the thingy to keep me from going on this. Lock off code data is in the data room on the other side. But we also need... We need to turn off these things. And I can't figure out how to turn them off. Wait a second! Oh my god, it was a puzzle. So I went out and I went across the way and it didn't have anything, but I think I figured it out. We're gonna raid at the end of stream Kana Rieta. Kana, not to steal Kana's thunder, announced that they got partner in the Discord. They got approved for Twitch partner in the Discord. In their Discord, so I wanted to send them some love, especially since they're going to be joining me for the Go Tell charity tournament on Saturday. And if y'all don't know what Go Tell is, it's Hemanta and Lupus. It's a charity event that we always participate in. Here we are. Oh, and there's a save point over there. Oh, I want that save point so bad. I always participate in it in May, but this year, we're kind of fundraising a little bit deeper into May because Oh god. Oh, because the event as a total is really, really close to raising $1 million, and I want to help my friend hit her goals, which is Coco. One. So if you have any interest, any interest in perchance an author-read audiobook of my cozy fantasy novel, A Tale of Princess, Poets, and Personal Interest? You can get it and an ebook copy of my book for just $50 for charity. None of this money goes to me. When is that on Saturday? I frankly don't know because I thought it was next Saturday instead of this Saturday. And I'm really glad that Kana reconfirmed the days. Because I thought it was gonna be like the 24th or something instead of the... Wait, how do I put 01? Oh no. Playing games and talking at the same time? Yeah. Someone on YouTube thinks I'm not supposed to beat this. Okay, so sounds like 4 p.m. Central. I just want to get to that save point. It's you, springtime. You said I'm not supposed to beat it. Normally I wouldn't like any hints or tips, but I do want to get to a save point rather urgently. If I can. So I have to test and find out which one gives us something. Okay. Oh my god, it's Mermaid Lady! Normally I don't run from these, but... It's been a long time since we've seen her. Oh, I got kicked out. I see. I see. Okay. There we go. Never mind. No, I don't. Okay, so we need that on. We need this off. We need this on. Okay. We did it! We figured it out. I don't even know how to explain it, chat. I can't do it. I genuinely just want to get to the save point in the next 2 minutes. I wonder what kind of meat is this?
I don't want to see where they make it.
Probably humans!
Wait, Faye. You ate that food. Consider that fact when you open that door.
What about that canned food?
What is it? What's supposed to be there exactly? See for yourselves.
Bum, bum, bum! And we'll find out tomorrow what's in the food! Oh my god! We do gotta end stream here because I do have my carpool is coming, and I don't want to keep them waiting. So we're gonna raid Connor Rieta. Here's our raid message. Here's our follow raid message. Springtime. Be sure to drop a subscription if you want to watch me tomorrow. We're gonna be playing some more, and we will find out what's in this food. Sorry, I have somewhere to be. I have to end stream quite abruptly. I was trying to get to a save point. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Goodbye!